I took a walk down to Helmand's, gonna have me a drink or two. Well, two turned into few, and now I'm feeling like I'm gonna puke. And goddamn, what's a man to do when he's feeling all so blue? I took a walk down to Helmand's, trying to get my mind off you. The 10th of August was a bad day. That's the day all hell broke loose. I lost 3 brothers in one night. How does God just begin?
My songs were strictly just an outlet. My wife gave me permission to go in the garage and drink beer and write songs and just kind of have an outlet about, you know, the heavy things that I've been going through. Just when my mom passed away and all the military stuff. Joining the military was something I hate to say, but like had in my back pocket. I went in as a corpsman, as a medic in the Navy, and then I ended up stationed in Hawaii. And from there, I went on a deployment to Afghanistan. I'm out here in Nashville, and I'd never worked with, you know, a sound engineer or a band. The demos that I have is just, you know, just a live take of guitar and vocals at the same time. So when I got to Nashville and we rolled up to Brew's house, and just an awesome guy. He's just like blows my mind how he does things. But he had me do some scratch vocals and playing with the click. You know, it's like I've never done that before. Yeah, it was tough. We got what we needed. It just took me a few takes to get it.
I took a walk down to Helmand's, trying to keep my mind off you.
Go ahead and sing some more for me.
You know, that was 2 days ago, and then yesterday we're at the Brown Owl studio. I was not like intimidated. I was just worried that you know, I didn't want to slow anybody down. When you have professionals and everyone's minds are, you know, just working together, it actually came pretty easy.
Then we can just let it breathe out, and I can go 1, 2, 3, bullet bourbon.
Yeah, and I can mute these guys, and you guys can just play it out.
Brought it in so it's off of 4 count.
Yeah.
I think that would be.
Yes, we can just throw a dime in there.
Let's just do that.
Yep.
Yeah, like so it started pouring, and then we'll have to, you know, just have it like that.
Started pouring.
You know, I wasn't thinking yesterday when I was doing this. We had Aaron Goodrich, and he was on the drums, percussionist. Mike Ely on the guitar, and Kellen Winrick. That was by all of them, and I mean, no disrespect to any of them, but just to hear that guy play the fiddle, you know, especially to like one of my own tracks, like A Beautiful Thing, it was just so moving. It was such a, I don't know, I don't want to downplay it at all, but it's such a good experience working with those guys, and everyone just meshed together well, and yeah, it was amazing yesterday.
His lover, his darling wife. Well, she put up quite a fight. Well, as he tried to slip out in the middle.
So I had a really bad experience August 10th, 2012, where 3 of my guys on my team were killed in one night, with the 4th guy, Cody Rohde, who was severely injured. He suffered 5 gunshot wounds, and he was the only one who survived. But at the time, there was 7 of us in this distinct area where you could say Taliban, but it was a insider attack on us. This guy came in to our little area with a fully loaded AK, and just from 10 feet away started spraying us. And somehow I made it out, and 2 others with just minor injuries, and you know, 3 of them didn't.
I'll be home soon.
I was over in Afghanistan for a while, well over a year, like a year and a half to however long. So every day was different over there. A lot of material that I could write a song about, but the song Helmand was just about one day over there when ultimately this little kid, ended up showing at our front gate, and he was messed up. His whole head was cracked open. These kids didn't have a lot of medical attention, so working on the local nationals was something that was important to build relationships, So it was hard to like deny them any type of treatment, especially when I was a kid. I'll work on any kid. Seeing him in that condition, it does something to you, Yeah, it's just a song about that kid pretty much. I thought he was deserving of that day was deserving of a song.
Little kids come running down a rocky dirt road, not wearing anything to cover their feet. They ask us for water and something to eat, so we give them what we could, and then we pushed on down to the river past a while they come. We pass a man with a sickle and he's cropping his corn. I put my hand on my heart and asked him, "How's your day?" Well, he spit at my feet and looked away. So I spit right back, and then we pushed on down to the river past a while they come. When we got to the river, it was ripping like hell. Not a single dog in the way, and not a soul in sight. Them locals had them signal fires smoking mile high. The trouble we were looking for was long gone, down at the river past a while they come. Well, later that day inside the wire, we're catching down time, all dead tired. Heard a loud noise couple miles back and making everybody jump right out of their racks. What it was from, we weren't too sure, but we knew that it came back down by the river. Gonna head back about an hour or so. We had eyes on the towers and ears on the radio.
So real personal stuff, you know what I mean? That's how my songs kind of all started, was, like I said, it was just an outlet. I didn't like going to group therapy. I didn't like individual therapy. It was just, I don't know, people are different. But I have this ability, I know how to play guitar, and writing something that kind of comes natural. So yeah, it just took me a while to build the confidence to like be able to play this kind of stuff out loud. Veterans Day, I don't get free food on Veterans Day. I stay in my house. I'm not, this whole thing that I did, for a few years, like the military stuff, it doesn't define who I am. I'm ready to move on and do other things, you know what I mean?
Then a man came walking down that rocky dirt road. Was the same old man who was working on his farm. He's holding a child in his arms. He said, "Please, Marines, can you help my son? He lost a lot of blood and is barely breathing." So we stitched the kid up and sent him on their way. The man just begged and cried how he could ever repay. You could show us where them bomb-making bastards lay. So we were gearing up and heading on down to the river, past a while they come.